Hey humans, welcome back. Today we're working on this 2004 Polaris Ranger 500 4x4, and we're going to replace the primary and secondary clutch. Should be pretty simple. I bought a kit off of Amazon. It is the Mother Clutcher kit. It includes the primary, secondary, and the clutch puller. I'll leave a link so you can see that. One of the things that led me to checking the primary clutch in the first place was I was having trouble riding and shifting into gear. Once it's running, it's very hard to go from high to low into neutral. Sometimes it wouldn't even go into neutral at all. So that's what made me check the primary clutch. And as soon as I checked it, it did run bad. You could tell when the cover was off, it was running really bad. And obviously not being able to get it into any gears while it's running. Once you turn it off, it easily goes into each gear like butter. No problems there. So it's a clear indication that that's the problem. I did also check the gear on the passenger side, uh, and I checked the springs and stuff like that over there, and those gears that actually shift. That's what led me here. Hope this helps you. Okay, in the kit, the primary clutch, secondary clutch, and the clutch puller. To do this job, you're going to need at least these items. You're going to need a ratchet, obviously. I have a power ratchet, cheap one off of Amazon. You're going to need a 7/8 socket, 5/8 socket, a 1/2 inch, 3/8, and a 6mm. To pull the primary clutch off, I'm using my impact. If you want to use something like a crowbar, or maybe you buy the kit that has the bar for it to get it off, or the remover tool, other than this one, obviously, you can do that. But I'm using the impact. I think it's the easiest method, and yes, it's a Ryobi, so you know. All right, first let's remove these two hose clamps. It's a 6mm I'm using here. Next, I need to get these 8 screws out. These are 3/8. Oh, shoot. There I got one. Can't count today. Alright, you can see the primary and the secondary. Okay, primary is a 5/8, secondary is a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to use a impact to take this off. And yeah, it is a Ryobi, so you Milwaukee snobs, just avert your eyes. Sometimes it comes straight off, but most of the time it doesn't. So we'll have to use the clutch remover tool. Okay, here's the clutch puller tool that comes with the kit. And it is a 7/8. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get the secondary off. Again, it's 1/2 inch. There we go. Make sure you inspect the gasket that goes around here. Mine looks okay. It's just dirty, so I'll wipe it off a bit and maybe blow off the dust. If yours is damaged, I recommend replacing it. A lot of dust can get up in there. Alrighty, I have cleaned my gasket, and now I'm ready to put the secondary clutch on. Put it on first. Okay. Alright, I'll come back later and use the torque wrench to go, I believe, 19 pounds, but check your user manual. So one reason I've done it in this order is to make it a little easier to get the belt on. I know you can use the belt tool and all of that, but I find it easier to do it like this. So now I'm going to put my belt on, correct. And so now, get it up in here in like that. That's what she said. And there we go. Simple as that. I find that 10 times easier than using the other way. Again, make sure you check your user manual to see what torque you need at. Okay, let's start it up and see how it works. So we're in neutral now. Sounds better, looks better, runs better. Alright, let me shift it into low. Shifts fine. Shift it into high. Back into neutral. reverse. There we have it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.